Hello, I'm Kevin F. Davis, founder and president of TopLine Leadership. I've spent my entire professional career in and around sales. I've seen both good and bad sales and sales management from both sides of the equation and from my perspective as an outside sales management consultant. My sales career began back in 1979 with Lanier Worldwide. Today, Lanier is part of Ricoh Corporation. It was like the Marine Corps of B2B sales. I sold office equipment on straight commission. My first sales manager was a man named Guy Campbell, and whenever he would go out and make customer calls with me, I noticed he had a strange habit of pulling a coin out of a pocket and putting it here in the palm of his hand. Well, I didn't think anything about it at the time until a few years later when I was promoted to sales manager and I called Guy up to ask him for some tips. One of the questions I asked him was why he always put that coin in the palm of his hand. Guy told me, "Kevin, when you started out as a rookie rep, you were lousy. But I knew that in order for you to learn and grow, I couldn't jump in and take over the meeting. And the only way I could resist the temptation to jump in and take over was to put that coin in the palm of my hand. And the worse and worse you did, the harder and harder I squeezed. Kevin, I had to create a point of physical pain that was greater than the pain I felt watching you screw up the meeting." Well, to this day, Guy remains a role model for me in terms of what an effective sales manager ought to be. He did a lot of sales coaching, he listened more than he talked, and he paid attention to everything his salespeople did, not just their numbers. I stayed with Lanier for a number of years. My last 5 were as a general manager in Southern California. And in that role, I hired and trained over 250 salespeople. I both managed sales teams directly as well as managed sales managers, each of whom had responsibility for their own teams. As my passion for helping salespeople and sales managers grew, I left Lanier in 1989 to start what is now TopLine Leadership. We provide customized sales and sales manager development programs for leading sales organizations. Just one of our clients, for example, put over 3,000 sales managers through our 2-day sales management workshop, so you know our programs must provide real results. Over the years, I've carried a lot of Guy's wisdom with me, and I've squeezed a lot of coins in my day. But from those observations come what I consider some important lessons in leadership, and it is my privilege to share these ideas with you.